Namaste everyone. So today in this video you are going to learn exercise 1.1, that is chapter real numbers, question 2 and question 3. So in the previous video I already explained the questions which are related to this type of questions. So now the same thing you are going to learn. Given, show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer. So try to understand given odd positive integer. So first of all, let us try to understand this question with some examples. So because he has given 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5, with this you can decide your divisor. So what will be your divisor? The coefficient of q is what? 6. So according to lemma, a equal to bq plus r. So in place of b, you have 6. Therefore, b, that is the divisor, becomes 6. And what is the dividend? Dividend is the odd number. Any odd number you can take and divide with 6, and let us check whether we get in this form or not. So now I have taken a simple odd numbers. 7 is an odd number. I am dividing 7 by 6. 6 ones are 6. Remainder is 1. So when you write in the lemma form, this becomes 7 equal to 6 into 1 plus 1. That is 6q plus 1 form. Similarly, when you divide another odd number 9 by 6, 6 ones are 6. The remainder is 3. So when you write in lemma form, this becomes 9 equal to 6 into 1 plus 3, that is 6q plus 3 form. Similarly, 11, when I divide 11 by 6, 6 ones are 6, the remainder is 5. So when you write in lemma form, it becomes 11 equal to 6 into 1 plus 5, that is 6q plus 5 form. So you can observe, here I have proved it is 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. So you can check it out with any odd number as a dividend and divide by 6. It will be either 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. So indirectly what you are understanding, the only possible remainders when you divide any odd number by 6 are 1, 3 and 5. So now let us start the proof of this question. So we cannot explain what I explained with the examples for this solution. So we have to use lemma form and explain theoretically. So let us consider, because these are the three things where we have expressing odd number in this form. So what is that odd number? Is nothing but dividend. So that is a. A is the dividend. Let a be any positive odd integer and b equal to 6. So as I explained now, because coefficient of q is 6, so b becomes 6. Then according to Euclid division lemma, what you can write? According to Euclid division lemma, a can be written as a equal to 6q plus r, where r is less than 6, greater than or equal to 0. So the possible remainders, with this condition, the possible remainders are, because it is less than 6, so the possible remainders are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let us substitute these remainders in the Euclid division lemma. Then we can write a can be written as 6q, where r is a 0. 6q plus 1, where r is 1. 6q plus 2, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 4 and 6q plus 5. These are the possibilities. But because a is odd number, we cannot write all in this form. So we have to delete something. So what is that? Since a is odd, a cannot be even. A is odd, our dividend cannot be even. So a cannot be written as 6q, 6q plus 2, 6q plus 3, 4. So these three things will get vanished from this. So what are the remaining? We have 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. So we have given a reason that since a is odd, a cannot be 6q, a cannot be 6q plus 2, a cannot be 6q plus 4. So what you can conclude? Therefore, any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. Now let us start question number 3, exercise 1.1. So these are word problems. There are two word problems. One is example and one is question number 3. So because we are doing HCF in this exercise, it is exercise 1.1, as you know that we are doing HCF concept using Euclid division lemma. So here you have two questions regarding applications in your daily life there where we are using HCF. So there are two questions, but when you go for reference you can see many questions, but only thing is when we see some questions like live questions, how to identify whether they are HCF or LCM. So in the next exercise you have LCM related applied question, and in this exercise you have HCF related applied question. So one thing I'll tell you, to identify the concept of HCF, there should be a concept of separation in the question. Like, let me read the question. Given an army contingent of 616 members is to march behind an army band of 32 members in a parade. The two groups have to march in the same number of columns. He is telling that the number of columns of each category should be same. He is asking what is the maximum number of columns that they march. So don't think that he has given the word maximum, so we have to do LCM. And one more thing you have to observe, whenever you do HCF and LCM, I'll explain you in the next exercise, at the end of the next exercise, what is the relationship between HCF and LCM and how to remember that we have to do HCF or LCM in a applied application questions. So at present you just try to understand. Here we have to separate these 616 members into different columns. Similarly, we have to separate these 32 members into different columns. Means here there is a concept of separation, and whatever answer we get in this, it will be less than 616 or 32. So you already learned in earlier classes that HCF is always smaller than LCM. So keeping that point in mind, so we can conclude that this question is related to HCF. So this is one thing. 2 points you have to remember. One point is, if there is a concept of separation in the question, then you have to start with HCF. And another thing, the answer what you required, if you feel that it is less than these two numbers, then also it is HCF. So here you can understand that he is asking what is the maximum number of columns that they march. So if you think the number of columns cannot be more than 616 or cannot be more than 32. So it will be less than these two. So with this you can conclude that I have to do HCF for this question. So let us start HCF. As you already know how to find HCF by Euclid division lemma. 616 you take dividend, 32 is the divisor. 32 9s are 608, the remainder is 8. So when you write in lemma form, actually in word problems not required to write these steps. You can do directly the long division and you can write the HCF. And the next step is 32 is the dividend and 8 is the divisor. 8 4s are 32, remainder is 0. I said when you have to stop until you get the remainder 0, you go on doing the division, and the last step divisor will be the HCF. So here 32 is the divisor, 8 is the divisor. So out of these two, 8 is the HCF. Therefore, you can conclude that number of columns each group march is 8 columns. So to understand what is the concept, let me explain with this small diagram. So here you can see there are 616 members. They are marching. Now I got the answer of 616 and 32 as 8. So you can see I have drawn 8 columns here. So the army people will also march in 8 columns, and behind them there are 32 band people. They are also marching in 8 columns. Suppose in the question, if there is an additional question like find the number of people in each column of each kind. So number of people in case of 616 people, how will you find? 616 divided by 8, if I do, I'll get 77. So there are 77 army people in each column. So like this, 77 people in first column, 77 in second column, like that. In all the 8 columns, there are 77 people. When you multiply 77 into 8, you get 616. Similarly, there are 32 band people and we got HCF as 8. So how many will stand in each column means you can divide 32 by 8. The answer will be 4. So if you see here, in each column, 4 people will stand in each column. That is, there are 8 columns. 4 8s are 32.